Taji, what do you think?
Wow.
It looks just like you.
Yeah.
If you, O Lord, should mark iniquities, O Lord, who will stand? For with you is forgiveness.
I feel obliged to say a few words about my son. He died at 33, the age of Jesus Christ.
Eternal rest,
They putting on.
Lord.
Sheldon, little bootleg ass studio.
I was down on my looking to hit me a lick, ready to get into some since I was a jit. I had big dreams of getting rich. Now we leveling up in this. Take a look at my kicks. You know we stepping on toughest nigga. First one to get hit, don't make me send a blitz. My head is itching for it. Hollow to split like a list, but wait.
Whoa, now what's the motherfucking deal? Welcome back to Sheldon's Bootleg Ass Studio. We're coming to kick it, vibe out, and shoot this shit with Sheldon. Man, I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for pulling up. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's go and get up into the video today. Title reads, dude faked his death using a sex doll in a coffin during his funeral. For what reason though? Like, why you want to fake your death and do all that shit for? Using a sex doll. I mean, you can use all kind of dolls, but you use a sex doll. I mean, it makes good for content, so let's get up into it. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's not waste no time. Let's go and get up into it right now.
If you ain't fucking with my nigga Sheldon, nigga, fuck you. Yeah.
I feel obliged to say a few words about my son. He died at 33, the age of Jesus Christ.
Eternal rest,
They putting on.
Lord.
This shit scripted like a motherfucker. Ain't nobody up in that bitch toe up. Nah. Cause how he died for real, like.
May his soul live in peace. Amen.
This shit bullshit.
So you might have noticed lately there have been quite a lot of negative reviews about the company I work for, Vice Media. So with this, seems like the perfect time to bring the one-star review series to an end. And to mark the end of the series, it seemed very appropriate to hold a funeral. So I just came across McManus Funeral Home.
Never take your loved ones here. They will let you rot.
So you guys just let that woman's body rot and just left her in the casket looking all botched up for the family to see and didn't even have the decency to give a warning?
You had her clothes all dirty with makeup and who knows what and garbage bags on her. Deplorable.
So that doesn't sound good. Allegedly. Because we do in fact still have our...
So are these reviews to this McManus Funeral Home? The fuck?
Even though you probably find that hard to believe at this point.
Towards the end of the wake, he was insistent that we vacate as soon as humanly possible. His words were, "I understand you want to say goodbye, but I want to go home."
Horrible service. This funeral home has done some of the most...
Ain't no way.
Things.
2 words best describe McManus Funeral Home: incompetent and indifferent.
Ain't no way nobody just told him like that.
Allegedly.
His funeral home.
Ain't nobody, what did he say?
His words were, "I understand you want to say goodbye, but I want..."
Ain't no way nobody said that. But I want to go home.
Horrible.
Get out of here, man. Ain't nobody said that, man.
Describe McManus.
When somebody grieving, I mean, cause that's the easy, that's an easy ass whooping. I'm already upset and sad. I'm feeling all these different emotions. And you want to come over here with that bullshit and make me angry? It's time for me to whoop your ass.
Incompetent and indifferent.
And in order to host a funeral, you need a body. And as you can see, I am not dead. Even though you might think I am, because there certainly have not been any videos posted in a while of me. So, with that said...
I said I laugh because it's been me. I ain't posted a video in what, shit, a week or so, you know what I'm saying? Yo. But I ain't dead, y'all. I'm out here on God, indubitably.
I decided to call in a favor from my friends at Secks Doll Canada. In an episode of my show Better Man, I spent time with the sex doll named Monique. Monique was incredibly lifelike, so I reached back out to her creator, Secks Doll Canada, to have them make a doll of me to use at my funeral.
Whoa. Damn, they're gonna get a little strike. God damn.
So I'm gonna grab a sex doll of me and hold a funeral for myself.
Why gotta be a sex doll though? It ain't even gotta have no parts. You could just have a doll that resembles you, lifelike. Why gotta be a sex doll? But hey, I guess you trying to change them 1-star reviews, like you said.
In the show.
Hey, Taji.
Sorry, I stepped on your shoes. Those are nice.
Yeah, and hey, those are nice.
Thank you, brand
What
new.
size are you?
Man, I can't show this on the channel. Damn.
Taji, what do you think?
Wow. It's
It looks just like you.
yeah.
So in the process of making this doll, you have to keep in mind that this is all done by eye. So they took photographs of you, and then an artist just uses the photos and makes an exact replica of your face. So throughout the process as they're making this doll, there's probably about 12 to 15 different people who have to get involved. There's 3 or 4 people in the mold assembly. So this is made in a 2-part clamshell mold with a high-grade silicone, and then they actually have to go all the way around to leave a seamless finish. There's 2 sculptors and artists who just do the hair, and then there's all the finishing touches.
I appreciate the immense resources that have gone into making this such an accurate
Why he talk like that? He talk like an android.
representation of myself. Now it was time to get the doll all dressed up.
And he does have a butthole.
Perfect.
For what? He's dead. He doesn't need none of it. Oh, God.
The doll couldn't have been more accurate. And now we
So
have
how you get people to believe you dead? That shit crazy.
to hold the perfect funeral for me.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, his dick was in my face.
You did
With my
this shit on
doppelganger
purpose.
by my side, we bid Secks Doll Canada farewell and started to make our long journey back to New York together. We finally made it to McManus Funeral Home, so I stashed the doll in the parking lot until funeral time. I could now focus on the real task at hand, staging my funeral at one of the worst rated funeral homes in New York City. How's it going?
Good.
Good. I'm Taji.
How are you?
Joe. I'm Taji.
Nice to
Joe?
meet you, Taji.
Nice to meet you. Thanks so much for having us today.
Yeah, absolutely. Our pleasure, yeah.
Right on.
That shit was awkward.
Joe started our day with a tour of the funeral home. Our first stop, the embalming room.
So this is where the dead people are dead. And over here we have more dead people dead.
This is a body that's going to be laid out tomorrow, so it's just here for short-term storage is what we use this for. So yeah, that's this room.
With hopefully the scariest part of the tour now behind us, Joe continued showing me the funeral home.
Yeah, I guess it was, wait, it's 2 people. That's interesting. I wonder if they...
A double funeral, or how does that work?
That's a good question.
I guess this is another...
Yeah, this is a funeral. They're going to be coming in. Some of them are already here now, so we just got to be quiet.
Very nice layout you guys have in here. It was now casket shopping time, and I needed to find the perfect house that I could call home for the rest of the trip.
Man.
Well,
So I guess you
towards
rented
this one,
it.
but unfortunately, we're kind of working with a tight budget.
Yeah,
As
okay.
you can imagine.
All right, yeah, for sure.
Due to just everything going on.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I don't know, maybe something more in the medium range, something, this is called the Galaxy.
Galaxy, yeah.
I have a
Good
Galaxy
choice.
cell phone as well, so
Do
it's,
you?
yeah,
You don't have
so-
an iPhone?
Nah, I'm kind of like a little bit in the past.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said in the past, ain't shit wrong with a Galaxy.
3. That was about
All right.
10 years ago.
Well, I got a new one. It's
I had a Galaxy 3 too. I had the S10 too.
Yeah.
But I got an iPhone now.
Still doing it.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
shit.
So A double galaxy for me. After continuing to establish where Joe and I stood with our
double
phone
galaxy.
allegiances,
I've been an iPhone person for about 8 years.
I was for a little while, but then I kind of went back.
They still talk about this shit.
I got my funeral director, Anthony, up to speed. Lovely chair with the elephants on. I like that.
Thank you.
How did they find us to call, you know? Because there's so many other funeral homes in Brooklyn. I mean, they could have asked, but I don't know. We'll see.
So I was upstairs, and I decided on the Galaxy. It's very nice. It suits our price range, luckily. Things are a little tight right now with money, as you can imagine. So that's what we're going to go for.
Every family's got a problem with the budget.
Exactly.
In all aspects of life.
So money is tight, but you want to spend your money pranking, doing a fake funeral for your fake death. Oh. Boy, money must be. I need my money to be tight like yours. Shit.
Yes, our media family is kind of.
Cause you got some disposable income somewhere.
I understand.
Can't hate on androids.
Yeah, no.
He walking around with his hand on his hip the whole time. That made me.
Everything was in order, and now I just had to grab the.
Hey, y'all, I just made the observation. I ain't saying nothing wrong with nothing. I just noticed he been walking around with his hand on his hip the whole time. This shit just don't look right.
And put him in his newly purchased home. But with a real funeral going on next door, we had to make sure to be as quiet as possible.
Want me to help you? Oh, I get this one.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay.
He holding him so that his penis is in his stomach or whatever, or bumping his or whatever. Man, he know it. Yeah.
Wow, it's the real.
It's a sex doll.
It really is.
Yeah. My God, he looks just like you.
Thank you. That was the plan.
I'm putting his chest down, but it's not really. All right, there he goes. 1, 2, 3.
So his eyes gonna be open.
Okay, I'm ready. I got it.
Come on
Are the
now.
eyes closed?
I don't think they do, unfortunately.
I just said it. I just said that. Like, for real. He still got his hand on his hip. This nigga here.
That looks a little better, right?
Oh, it looks fine. You have a good dead.
It's great, thank you.
Does anybody realize I'm on overtime?
Ain't nobody gonna believe this shit,
Anybody
man.
realize I'm on overtime?
It was funeral time. And in order
Who the hell dead in the casket with their eyes open, man? Come on. They should have thought about
we found
that.
people on Craigslist who would take $50 to attend. I also wanted to be present, but I didn't want anyone to get confused as to why I looked exactly like the guy in the casket, so I put on a disguise.
Hold on. What did he say about Craigslist?
It was funeral time, and in order to increase the reality of it all, we found people on Craigslist who would take $50 to attend. I also wanted to be present, but I didn't want anyone to get confused as to why I looked exactly like the guy in the casket, so I put on a disguise.
So what? I'm confused. Why are you getting people off of Craigslist to attend your funeral? What? I don't get the. I don't understand your point in faking your death. If it's people that don't know you, you paying them to come to your funeral. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Every parent's worst nightmare is to bury their own child. And for my own father, that nightmare had become a reality.
No, it didn't.
Not that well. It's not easy.
Okay.
What did you tell your pops?
Out of
Yeah,
the
right.
depths I cry unto you, O Lord, hear my
No, with them eyes wide the fuck open. So your family just found out you was dead, and then they had no part in putting together your funeral or nothing. I mean, they had no say so in whatever clothes you was gonna wear or nothing. I mean, you just dead, and they find out about it from, you know what I'm saying, through the grapevine at some point, and then they attend your funeral. The fuck? That shit don't make no sense. They ain't have no finances in your funeral. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah. If you, O Lord, should mark iniquities, O Lord, who will stand? For with you is forgiveness. Eternal rest grant
Look at
unto
him.
him, O Lord. Let perpetual light shine upon him, and may his soul live in peace. Amen.
Amen.
This is bull. This is trash.
Thank you for the very, very kind words. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and you too, Taji. As his father, I feel obliged to say a few words about my son.
You ain't toe up
He died
enough.
at 33, the age of Jesus Christ. But unlike Jesus, Taji succumbed in a fatal but strangely slow-paced
Put them
car
eyes
crash.
book over there.
It was
Oh,
a
God.
fine car built by a lot of worthy and wonderful people, many of whom were able to bail out while others were thrown out before coming to its fiery end. Taji, terrible driver he was, decided to hang in there till the end. Like a brave but stupid captain going down with his sinking ship. There are so many things.
So he talking
crowding
shit
my
about him.
mind on this very, very sad day.
Scripted.
Taji has decided to cross over to the other side, still owing me a great deal of money.
To the other side.
I
Still
would
owing
like
me
to
a great
say
deal of
all is
money.
forgiven, and maybe it will be one day.
Is it supposed to be funny?
Nevertheless, I think we need to remember Taji, his awkwardness, his shit-eating grin, his horrible choice of shirts, and his uncanny resemblance to a turtle. I hope you're up there surfing the biggest swell of clouds ever right now, Taji. I really do. As for everyone else, come and see me afterwards for my Venmo address. I also take Zelle and PayPal. Thank you so much. Thank you.
This shit's so scripted. It's terrible,
I know
man.
it was just a doll in there, but it really felt like I was looking at the corpse that One Star Reviews had become. And as I looked into his eyes, I couldn't help but reminisce.
This is scary. But it's not going to hurt.
Oh, god damn it. There was some sort of shooting that took place here.
Bad guys leaving body bags.
This is good juice.
A little creepy. Don't act like a nerd.
How do you feel about birds?
Yeah, birds are totally fine. Yeah, simple.
I'm here for a private one.
That's what exactly looks like.
We'd had a wonderful run, but all good things must come to an end. Goodbye, One Star Reviews. You were the best show a former Vice intern could have ever asked for.
You can't clean the bathroom without getting rid of the door.
I thought it sucked.
These videos are not for everyone, so just...
You can say that with complete certainty.
It was certainly sad, but our show wasn't over just yet. Because for one final time...
They really went all the way out to do this shit, man. Talking about budget, money is tight. Man, come on.
About their one-star reviews.
So, to be honest, before coming in, I checked out the business, checked out some of the reviews.
Right.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with some of them.
Yeah.
I was wondering maybe if you'd like to speak on a few, if I could bring up just a couple of them, just to, kind of give you a chance. I mean, for example, one of the reviews, they say that there was some rotting involved in the body.
Right.
They mentioned something about garbage bags, something about makeup or something.
Yeah, I know the
you've seen
funeral
that.
you're
You've
talking
seen that
about.
particular
Of course,
review.
Yes. That was a situation. It was very unfortunate. The person had passed, and unfortunately, the body wasn't able to, hold as well as we would have liked. And Anthony, our manager here, suggested that we have a closed casket, but the family insists that, they wanted to have it remain open. So one person sees the reviews, and other people write the same stuff, even if they're not a part of the funeral or the family.
Yeah, that's what happens.
It's just the way it goes. So, but we did everything we could.
Sure.
And then one more review I saw was, I guess, a person here, said, we know you've lost your loved one, but something about kind of rushed it, or they allegedly wanted to just go home. I don't know if you've seen that particular
I'm not sure. I mean, everyone has their own experience. I know I can speak on behalf of my staff here. They're always accommodating and very welcoming, and would never do anything to, push someone away or rush anyone out. We're there for them, so.
Well, from our experience, and we have it all on camera, I mean, I would say this could not have gone any better. I mean, you guys really did a great job. Thank you so much.
Well, they knew that was on camera, so.
It's been a pretty emotional roller coaster of a day.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you again so much.
Okay.
As a funeral director, I'm not embarrassed to say this. The payment, please.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, right.
I felt welcomed and instantly put at ease in what for many people is a very stressful environment. Although my funeral was not an actual one, they treated me as if it was and ushered me through the experience with care and thoughtfulness. As I reflect on saying goodbye to myself and my series, I have learned that growth and change can be a positive thing, and that I have found a new appreciation for life itself.
Sheldon, little bootleg ass studio.
There you go.
Here, like this is like.
Well, anyway, that's the end of it. Let me know how you feel about this in the comment section below. If you vibed all the way out to the end, I really do appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I'm SheldonVybez. I'm gonna need y'all to be cool like the other side of the pillow. Stay light on your toes like you're supposed. Oh yeah, no.
If you ain't fucking with my nigga Sheldon, nigga, fuck you.
Oh God.